He then lifted his cup and shook it. I was then reminded that I fucked a desperate homeless guy. I gave him some ass eating because I felt sorry for him. I handed over $50 and his eyes lit up. He actually pulled me in for a hug and kissed my cheek. He actually said goodbye to me and that I was his favorite. I walked away stunned. I felt so warm and fuzzy inside from the hug and the sentiment, but yet so disgusted with myself for what I'd done. I had to walk really fast back to my vehicle. I was paranoid about the smell that was lingering on me. It was really foul. My car stunk up like a rotting roadkill. I could feel pieces of silt in my mouth. Luckily, I only lived 5 minutes from town, so it was a quick journey home. I rushed inside and straight to the bathroom. There was a ring of brown and black around my mouth. My hands were stained yellow. I pulled off my clothes, and my penis was literally 50 shades of brown. I grabbed a toothbrush and my Colgate, and I stood in that warm, hot shower, brushing my teeth in it with roasting water. I could see the filth and dirt wash away in the water and down the drain. It's been just a couple hours since the filthy and shock is creeping. And that is PKA's cool-ass guy of the week.
That was too much, I thought. And also, I didn't believe
so
it.
That you know that's real.
It's not.
Those are the pictures. Yes, it is. Those are the pictures. That same account linked to that.
You believe those pictures?
I believe them. He even had like a detailed description in that other thread about how he got nutty shit up in his dick hole and was trying to get it out.
That's real, Woody.
That's real. That's real degeneracy. And I don't know why you fucks wanted me to read that. That's fucking horrible.
Arian's better than this.
That's the most disgusting. That's the most disgusting thing to do of all time. To eat out a homeless man's shitty asshole. But that also takes determination. This guy, if he took a left, if he zigged when he should have zagged in life, he could have been on SEAL Team 6.
What horrible thing would you rather do than what this man just described?
What's
the most horrible thing that you can think of that you would do rather than do what this man just described?
I'd kill 600 puppies with a claw hammer.
Oh, not even. I got no problem with that anyway. I mean, weekend comes around. What are you gonna do?
I'd rather kill that homeless guy with a claw hammer.
I'd kill the homeless guy with a claw hammer. If I could get away with it.
That'd be tough.
Can I just not do it?
Honestly, Kyle, name the most disgusting thing you can think of, and I don't think it matches this guy's real story.
I don't think the story's real. I'm not buying it. Not buying it at all.
Did you look at the pictures?
There's pictures.
Yes.
There's poop all over his.
It didn't even look like poop to me.
Don't look at the photos.
Don't look at the pictures.
Yeah, it's really that's because you have healthy poops. You've never had a homeless poop.
No.
That's right.
No.
That's right.
I mean, what would you rather do, or what would it take for you to choose this instead, Kyle? Like fucking your own dad?
Yeah.
Come on, Dad. Take one for the team. Look what I have to do otherwise.
I can tell you for sure I'd rather fuck your dad than...
I'd fuck your dad for sure rather than do that.
There's an SNL skit on this.
I'd fuck all three of your dads. I mean, if we could find Arians, before I do that. 100%.
FaceTime, he gonna fuck you up. He's in Georgia, or where you at?
Yeah, he's in Georgia.
Kyle's not leaving Georgia.
Please, Mr. Foster, I apologize.
I'm so sorry. It was a joke on our stupid show.
Based on your son, I would say you're a big dude. I don't want any.
Why do white dudes do this? This is always interesting.
White dudes? Why do black dudes overgeneralize?
Hear me out. Tell me I'm wrong here.
Okay,
go for it.
I used to, you know what I'm saying? It always happened in the locker room, right?
Oh, you've mentioned, yeah.
Yeah. So I walk. Like, what is that? Why do you?
Wait, what happened in the locker room? Can you refresh my memory?
I'll walk in and be like, Arian, bro, listen. Would you rather fuck a goat or drink horse urine? And you're just like,
I take it back. You're right. White dudes do that.
It's a whole game. It's called Would You Rather.
Yeah, if we got rid of that, our show wouldn't exist.
It's part of Game of Thrones. I don't know why they played Would You Rather in episode 2, but they did.
I don't know. I think
or
it's
Never
funny.
Have I Ever they played.
Like, it makes me laugh. Like, thinking about and like making people be uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to think about this situations.
Yeah, it's weird, dog. I just y'all do it a lot. Like,
yeah, when I'm not on this program, I don't do it very much.
No, actually, this is where y'all get the evil out.
This is where I get all of it out.
You gotta get it out somehow, man. I'm with you.
Aaron,
what would you say is the black equivalent of that? That, like, you're saying, oh, white guys are always doing this.
Okay.
Is there a black equivalent in your mind?
Yeah, I would say, probably ranking on somebody, kicking a dozen. So like,
neither of these things are making any sense
English?
to me.
So like,
ranking.
So like ranking on somebody, kicking a dozen.
Yeah. talking long shit about people, like, so just clowning them. So like, Woody, I make fun of your cargo shorts, or
they're not cargo shorts. I'll rank a baker's dozen on your ass.
See, that's not how to. Like that's what you do. Like you just talk shit about the outfit, about the teeth, about the face, about the girl, about the whatever.
Oh, Patrice O'Neal, God rest his soul, used to talk about that all the time. Like, he was old O&A. I don't know if you've ever listened to Opie and Anthony, that old radio show. He was like one of the most popular guests. He would come in and have everybody in stitches. So fucking funny. He was talking about that once, like clowning on some, like, it was like a transsexual or transvestite woman, where like she came up to him and she was with Jim Norton, and Jim was like explaining the whole like riff back and forth between the black transvestite. That's when you just dress up, right?
Yeah.
Transvestite versus Patrice, and he was talking about the dissing, and he's like, and I'll never forget it. Patrice was like, "Bitch, you got so many gaps in your teeth. Looks like your tongue's in jail." And I was like, that is fucking hilarious. And he always had like fucking quick ass quips like that. God, shame.
We used to do that at lunch. Like at lunch, like we couldn't wait. Like we would get in a circle and we just start going at each other. Like people walking by, get them.
It never went too far. Like that. Like it's fun on games, and then it hurts someone's feelings. No, did you have to?
You don't get your feelings hurt, man. Okay. And if you do, you just like you're lame.
Do you recall any like really good jabs that got you, where you were like, God damn it, I didn't see that coming?
They always got me with the same shit. So my moles, they would always get on my moles. What else would they do? So I'm half Mexican, right? So my mother's Mexican.
Oh, okay.
And so they would go with the Mexican jokes all day long, the Mexican jokes. And how I know I'd get them is I go back with some black jokes, and they'd be like, "Hey man, come on, man!" I'm like, yeah, that's right. Yeah. And so that's the culture, though. It's like it's shit talking to like a very high degree, and it's really brilliant, though. It's like really witty. It's I miss it actually, man, because like I'm an adult now and I have to do things.
That was always the funnest part about locker rooms, was just riffing and making fun of each other, and like always having the understanding of like, no matter how brutal we get right now, we're all on the same team trying to do the same thing. Like we're this is building camaraderie. If anything.
To Woody's point though, like if you have, because if you get a group of people, like somebody's not gonna like somebody. If you got like beef with somebody and like you don't like each other, usually you don't joke on them. Like if there's a dude that I don't fuck with,
that's true.
Like nah, like I'm not taking no jokes from you. Like it's deeper than this joke shit with me and you. So you usually just stay away from those cats.
I imagine you were usually alpha in this, though, right? Like, I imagine you're usually alpha in this situation. I mean, you're a professional athlete, so probably all the locker rooms you're in, maybe even through pro, but definitely before that, you always had that trump card, right? Like
of being a pro,
of being a better athlete than the guy you're talking to.
That's not really something you joke. You don't joke on. Like
that stack ranking exists in the background.
Yeah, but that kind of goes away, which is the beauty of it, right? Okay. The hierarchy dissipates, and it's more about who's wittier, and it's more whoever's more funny. Like there's a dude we played with in high school who was terrible at sports, couldn't play but was funny as shit, and he come out on top a lot of the times. And so that shit kind of goes to the wayside, like when you're just joking on, like that's an interesting social dynamic now that I think about it.
Yeah, I'm interested too, and I wonder if the other people would agree, right? Like successful people are always like, I got here through hard work and gumption, and then unsuccessful people are like, no, you didn't. It was probably inheritance or some sort of social leg up. You didn't build this, whatever. Like it, like it. So. You might think you had no advantage in that, but that's what successful people think.
Yeah.
There's no telling. I don't think that comes into play, though, with the jokes.
Okay.
Anybody can get it.
That's what's so fun. I love shit talking with people. Like, it's just great. It makes you feel... It's just... It really is just like a male bonding thing.
It builds camaraderie for sure. There's
like when you say something really mean about someone's appearance, then they come back with telling me about how specifically how large my head is. It's great.
It's as big as a cantaloupe. Well, cantaloupes aren't really that big. This is not a good one.
It looks proportionate to me, man.
I had to do a lot of weightlifting to make that happen. See,
just from my angle, man.
Thank you.
That's all I can speak for.
You guys want to do this one?
I'm sewing that quote from Arian Foster, former NFL player, into a throat pillow so that I can always have that on call. Hey,
he's cross-stitching.
This professional athlete who has a successful podcast. Yeah, I do crochet.
We want to take a moment.